What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of our Speakeasy podcast. That's Ken. I'm John.
Hey,
Say hi, Ken.
Hello, guys. What is up? Welcome to our podcast. Welcome to the Speakeasy.
Tell them what they got to do, Ken.
Subscribe, like, comment, smash that like.
Boom! Boom! Smash!
And I joked around because I said I hate when people do that. And now I do it to be a joke. But now someone who doesn't know I'm trying to make it as a joke.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
going to be like,
that sounded legit. It didn't sound like a joke.
I know. No, it's a joke. I hate when people say smash.
Smash that like button
I
and give
can't
us a
stand
follow.
it. I can't stand it. Just like us, guys, please.
No, smash that fucking shit.
Smash, you're gonna break your computer, or your phone, or whatever you want to call it. See, that's my age right now. You're gonna break your computer.
You're going to break your computer.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you ever see like this? Like there was like someone that was being a hard ass on like Facebook or one of those things, you know, and he was just like being really negative or whatever, and saying no, screw that, and it was just like to everything he said. And someone posted a picture of it was a meme or something, and it was like some really like fat, ugly dude on his and it just him on his computer going like this, you know. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh, good for them, you know. Call him out on his stupidity.
Yeah.
These keyboard warriors are,
Yeah.
you know, and
I'm not even. I don't even own a computer, so I don't even know. Do people have computers?
well, I
You
have
still call
one.
it? Is
I
that-
have one on my laptop that this is recording.
But is that
through
a
right now.
computer? Like, would you call that your computer, or do you call that your laptop?
It's my
Or
laptop slash
or
computer.
your
Like, yes,
MacBook or whatever. I don't know.
yeah, it's a Mac. Yeah, I don't use Mac. I won't ever go back.
I always say my computer.
I always use Mac and never go back.
I haven't opened up my laptop in years. I just use my work one. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
but you still have something you're using. So
Yeah, I want like my old, the hard drive. The drive was like this big,
like my wife, she has her computer and she has
big fat monitor.
She has her laptop and she has her work laptop, and she said like I don't want any of my personal stuff on my work.
Yeah.
She's
All
like,
my personal stuff's on my work laptop.
yeah, so she doesn't want that. So she's like, I got to have my own. But
Hey Ken, what are we drinking?
hey, John, we are doing something freaking cool and fun today, buddy. We're doing something really cool and fun today. And
It was all a dream.
it was all a dream.
We wrote up magazine.
Yeah, that's the name of this one. It was all a dream, or the tater sticker that they put on it. It's with Biggie Smalls smoking a cigar. This is from NJ Char Society. There's a group that I'm part of, and John's a part of as well. And they did a couple Biggie releases, Notorious B.I.G. releases recently, which they did in collaboration with Prav Saraff.
Saraff.
Prav
Saraff.
Yeah, Prav Saraff. Yeah. Which I'll talk about him in a second.
Yeah, you will.
And but the cool thing about so they did one that was a Russell's Reserve pick, and they did one that was a Booker's pick, and
Cool.
so this one in particular is the Dream Spirits 11-year Booker's Bourbon, 116.6 proof. That's a nice boozy one, man.
That's perfect.
The dream is simple. I just want to share my passion in these bottles with you. The dream is to keep my father's legacy and dream alive. The dream is to help make others' dreams into reality. This is why we donate $1 for every bottle we produce to local charities. Well, that's nice of them. The question I get asked more than any others is, what's your favorite drink? My answer always remains the same. My favorite drink is always my next one. As you pour this glass, here's to your favorite drink. Cheers. The Spirit. My family's combined. So it's called Dream Spirits. So they talk about the dream. Now they talk about the spirit. My family's combined experience in this industry is over 50 years. We use this experience and the relationships we've built over the decades to source the very best barrels available. We then diligently taste each and every barrel we purchase to ensure you receive only the best. The whiskey in this bottle is the truest expression of what we believe a cask strength single barrel should be. So yeah, 58.3% alcohol, man. This one's 11 years old, distilled in Kentucky. Well, it's Booker's, and barrel number 63. So this is cool. So Prav, just to give you a little background on Prav, And what he's about. He is a prominent Washington, D.C. based bourbon and whiskey expert known as the Director of Operations for One West DuPont Circles Wine and Liquors and creator of the Dream Spirits independent bottling label. He is recognized for curating exclusive single-barrel picks and sourcing rare, high-proof spirits, often referred to as Prav's picks. One West DuPont Circle Wine and Liquors. He acts as the owner-operator of this D.C. shop, so I know he has that store there.
Yeah, road trip.
Yeah, I know. He launched his private label to source, sample, and bottle his own. So we're kind of repeating ourselves here. He curated selections like 1792 Full Proof, Eagle Rare, Angel's Envy, are highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts. He grew up in the industry. His family migrated from Nepal in 1989 and opened their store where he began working as a teenager. He is featured on the podcast Instagram at West DuPont Wines. Oh, we got to check that out, man. And at Prav's Picks. He's established a reputation for white glove customer service. He's often associated with high proof. Okay, now we're kind of repeating ourselves, but he did a Brook Hill bourbon, 8 years, 154 proof. Wow, geez. I've seen Prav on the bourbon groups and stuff. He's commented. I see him a lot of times looking for high-end stuff. He probably flips it.
Yeah.
And he'll once in a while he'll say, I need 13 George T. Stagg, random bottles or whatever. So he's on. I know him from just seeing his presence on the boards and things like that. This pick was picked by few guys who are members of New Jersey Char Society. Prav was with them.
I was going to say, how does he get involved with this?
Yeah, so he was with them doing the picks and everything like that.
So he had his input in picking this batch.
Yeah, so they have photos together.
I did see that.
Yes, with the guys.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool to be trying. So this is when it was released. They have the two tater stickers there and everything like that, and there were kind of the info on the bottles and all that stuff they had there. But here's a picture of I'm showing to John right now with Prav right there, and this is the guy Mina, who I go to his house to pick up the bourbon usually or whatever. That's on the. This is on the Facebook, so people can. But you can go to Prav's Facebook page, and you can
Instagram,
see some of these photos and see what this guy's about. Pretty interesting. Seems to know his shit.
And it's so funny, man, because I just really learned and saw about this guy, and now you're bringing it up because you have this, and I saw this, not realizing you bought it.
Yeah,
and it's just funny. Yeah,
yeah. It's
how do you get so big in the bourbon world, man?
I think it's a lot of it has to do with building a trust, you know? And if you can do picks, and every time someone comes and says, dude, your pick of this was freaking amazing. Yeah. It's like Binder Stash. I don't know if you know Binder. Binder Stash. I think they...
Binder and Binder?
No, Binder. Binder Stash. I don't know if I've ever opened a Binder's. I have a couple of them, but we got to do one on the show.
Really?
And he's well-known, and, you get certain people who are well-known who know what they're doing as far as picking good whiskey, and the popular vote is that they pick excellent bourbon. Nice. People start to say, "Hey, I want whatever he's picking."
Yeah,
and then that following
he knows
begins.
what he's doing.
Yeah,
that is a phenomenal top there.
Look at that thing, man.
That is insane.
It's
a glass cork.
So I see that sometimes on like wine bottles. You'll see that glass cork and everything.
I like that. That is sweet.
It's interesting. When I saw that, I was like, "This is cool." It is funny when I'm picking these up. I'm picking up from I never actually met the guy, Mina. We've chatted on
right.
Because he's asking, he's like, oh, where you're from and stuff like that and stuff. We've chatted before on Messenger and stuff, but I've never actually. Every time I pick it up, it's on. I tell him I'm coming. It's left on his porch.
Yeah.
And I pick it up. Right. So
this time you met him or no?
No.
I thought maybe he invited you in.
Nope.
Wow.
So it's interesting.
I guess so many people pick up. He doesn't. It's kind of weird. Strangers coming to his house.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I keep doing a little splash at the end there.
What's with the? I like the red wax print as well.
That's kind of like a play on it's like you have your big brands like Makers. They have the wax tops. You see a lot of times they put that wax seal on it. It's got the Dream Spirits wax seal.
That's cool. Yeah.
And if you look at a Binder Stash bottle, You'll see. I hate to keep bringing it up. I think it's those black top ones over there. You'll see. You want to grab one real quick? I don't know if you can reach it. Probably not. You'll see the wax steel. Yeah, grab that. And that's got it's got his face on the wax seal.
Oh, does it really?
It's him with it. Yeah, wearing his hat. I think.
Shit. Yeah.
It's see the sticker on the side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But he's another one known in the industry, but I haven't opened that one yet. We'll see eventually.
Oh, it's Whiskey Thief.
Was it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Bottled for start by Whiskey Thief Distilling.
I have never done too much research. All I know is I saw it a few times on the boards, and people seem to get excited about it. So I was like, I got to give it a shot, But I haven't done any research on it. I think he used to have, I don't know if he had a show or something or whatever, but okay. I'm so super excited to try this one and get all the, ooh, look at that. I dripped on my notebook there. But
so excited. He dripped all over his notebook, folks.
I know. Okay. Let's see, buddy. I still feel like my hands. I'm getting some spice on that, man. All right.
I just ate as well.
I know you gotta. Stupid sandwiches. I all I smell is
smell my breath. I get vanilla in there.
Yeah.
I get like a cakey smell, like cake, like.
I'm getting a little hay.
No, that's not cake.
But cake, all right.
It's so opposite. I get cake. I get hay.
But I'm not saying either's bad.
No.
Maybe slight peppery note. I don't know.
Yeah. You smell the ethanol.
I'm getting apple.
Man, that smells good.
It does. All right, let's just dive in.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Ooh, boy.
I'm getting some of that spice on the palate too, as well.
Yeah. Ooh, the hug is there.
Yeah, nice hug. Yeah, nice hug. Ooh, I'm feeling it now. It's a creeper hug. It's like a Joe Biden hug right there.
It hit me quick.
Bro,
It's an Epstein hug?
Yeah, that's going to be our new term. Mine creeped up, dude. I didn't get it instantly, and then it just came, dude. It's definitely cinnamon on that finish, dude. It just came through right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting bacon spice. I'm getting maybe a little nutmeg. I don't know. I'm getting something spicy in there.
I can see that nuttiness. I'm gonna put nutmeg because I'm kind of getting a little of that, bro.
It's burning. I think that's the onion I just ate in my sandwich.
We're the worst. we do the wrong things before having the podcast here. I think we need to avoid onions in general and anything before we record because it just. And I ate that sandwich like 3 hours ago, and it's still like, and it's not like it's in my throat; it's on my hands. That's the issue. What are you getting there?
I thought I was getting a little allspice, but I'm not. I'm missing something. There's a particular taste there that we have all the time, and it's it's not coming in my head, but
I think it has a little bit of a leathery note to it.
I was going to say a little tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah, leather, tobacco. Yeah, something around that thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
There might be.
I just got that hay big time on the nose. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You kind of
hay,
get that hay.
Grass. Yeah. Wow.
A little bit of that earthy. Yeah.
Yeah, very earthy. I like the fact that hugged so nice and quick. That felt nice and warm.
It is.
Ooh.
I'm getting on that initial, right when it hits my mouth, I'm getting a slight apple. You know, slight apple right on the initial taste.
Okay.
Tell me if you see it. I don't know.
All I smell now is hay. I smell farm.
No, but I mean just on the taste.
I know. It's as soon as that's what comes in my head.
Yeah.
I can see that, but it's more like red apple. It's not like that. Not like green apple.
I couldn't discern if it was red or green.
It's like a red apple.
All right. Because green has got a little bit more of that tart kind of.
Yeah, it's not tart. No.
Yeah. And I always think red's more like sweeter kind of.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, color, medium.
Yeah,
Dead
medium.
Dead medium.
I thought it would be
It's viscous.
darker. Yeah, it's definitely viscous. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see those legs.
Yeah.
She's got legs.
Yeah. And it's got heat.
It's got heat, man, and that's probably my favorite part. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
for 116, this is hot.
And we've had some knob 120s, you know. We've had some of those higher ones where and here's the thing, and that's the whole thing too. Some people are like, I like to have something that's high proof, but I can't tell it's high proof. No, sometimes I like to know it's high proof.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like that burn. Sometimes I like that Kentucky
You're
hug.
looking
I
for the
want it
hug,
to hang
man.
out, you know?
You're looking for the hug. The hug's not a bad thing. People think the hug is a bad
Yeah.
thing. The hug is not bad. The hug is it's good. It's warmth. It's
I know.
You know, it's
Yeah.
hits the soul.
Yeah.
You know, when you eat a nice
Yeah.
meatloaf or a country fried steak and it just hits your soul.
Here's the one thing I do want to point out, though, John, after your soul talk. That I'm going to wait. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big red.
Okay.
That finish. I'm getting a big red, kind of like that cinnamon spice. I love cinnamon, so it's great for me.
Yeah.
But I'm on that finish.
I got you on that.
Like right now, it comes
On the
through
back of the
more.
tongue.
It comes more and more, and I love a lingering finish. I love a lingering finish.
You love a lingering?
No, actually not. No, but I'm getting a lot of that.
I got that.
That cinnamon big red finish.
Yeah.
We don't
Cinnamon hard candy.
do. We've done bookers on the show, but we haven't done a ton of bookers.
Yeah, I don't even
I mean, we
remember
had the
doing
country ham on here one time.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
had
I
a
do
couple.
remember that, yeah.
We've had a couple. But
And why?
I don't know. I got to throw a little book. I have a little book
I
sitting
don't
on the
know.
shelf. Probably going to do at some point. But
I don't know if it was like a prominent brand that we don't. Or
no, we've done a couple.
you just don't like it.
No, I like it. I like boogers. So no, it's not even like that. It's not like I said I like boogers.
I was gonna say something. I was like,
I've got some beaten biscuits, I think, somewhere. I've got a couple of them
you're
hanging
talking.
around. I got backyard barbecue. The backyard barbecue I bought just for like the summertime. I'm like, I gotta break this out at a barbecue or something.
I don't know what any of that means, but
Those are the type of
boogers? Backyard
So they
barbecue?
release like 4 a year or something like that, and they all have like their distinct labels for it, and it's all like different batches. Each batch has a particular name, like country ham, beaten biscuits, and they all have like a little picture of it.
Gotcha.
You'll see one on the floor over there next to the fridge.
Yeah.
Like that's probably, I don't even know which one that is. I got a lot of them actually. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That one up there is like a reserve one though. Reserve, so that's a special
Yeah,
one.
you're not opening that.
Maybe eventually. I don't know.
And it says 2025, so that's a recent.
Yeah, fairly recent. But there's so many different batches and stuff. My only regret was back in the day, like because country ham's a really popular one.
Yeah.
And I wish I bought more of them because when I bought it, there was like 30 on the shelf. There was like
Yeah.
a ton of them, and I was like,
So I've been interested to get a Booker's because I saw people actually taking their empty corks and filling the Booker's box with
Yeah.
it, and I'm like, that's cool. want
I
Booker's.
have in the bath. If you go to my bathroom here, you've seen it. I have the Booker's box with all like the I have like a candle or something in there, and I got some other things like lotion and things like that on the can.
I don't know why I never purchased one.
And
I see them.
and I have another one over there hanging on the wall that I have a couple. I made it into like a little shelf too.
Like Kelly's Liquor in Belleville had a lot of books and little books. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You might have bought them. The prices have really gone up on those.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be a big reason, you know. Sure. But back to Prav's pick here, man, and the guys from NJ Char Society, man. This is, I think it's. I'm gonna take.
I think it's solid. Yeah, I think it's really good. It's my favorite thing about that. I told you my favorite part is that hug, man. It lingers. I love it. I love it. I love the back end.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this a 4.3.
I'd go I'd go 4.15.
4.15 for you.
Yeah.
All right. Out of 5 people.
Out of 5.
That's 2 solid scores. So an average of like 4,
like 4.25.
Yeah, something. Well, no, you're a 4.25, right?
4.15.
Oh, 4.15. I'm sorry. Yeah,
about 4.25.
Or 4.25, 4.20, something like that. Yeah.
420. Because you know that's not a cigar in his mouth right there. It's a blunt.
I think it's a solid, solid
stuff.
pick. I like to leave room because I know he's probably got some even more excellent ones out there. But this is it's solid. It's good. I like. I mean, how many opportunities are we going to have one of Prav's picks? You know.
Yeah.
And you know that's the cool thing about NJ Char is that they brought this to us. You know, they were able to do this.
Yeah.
Where we didn't just get one, we got 2.
I'm gonna have to pay more attention.
Yeah. Yep. Get on the exits page.
My problem is, well, let's finish this up. Yeah, and we'll end the Just a Whiskey episode.
Yeah. Good stuff. Solid
Good stuff, guys.
All right.
Cheers. I think my problem is I get a little nervous about ordering stuff online. You know. It's just a trust
But
thing.
you picked this up in person. Now, if you pick,
No, I know, but you had to like put online that hey, I want this, and blah,
if
blah,
you
blah,
pick,
and you had to
just for
pay.
future reference, if you do end up on the NJ Exits group, which you can, you know,
Am I not already?
I don't know if you're on Exits, but if you do end up on it and you need me to pick up the bottle from the guy, I'll pick it up for you.
That's true.
You know, I'm going there as long as I'm buying a bottle from him. You know, even if I wasn't buying a bottle, I'll probably still go pick it up. Even though it's closer to my job than here. So.
Yeah, I don't think I'm on that NJ Exits.
Yeah. What the hell is he doing here? Got a beard hair. There it is. Yeah.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah. Check it out, John. I think I think he posted something recently. If anyone wants to get on Exits page, here's the thing with Exits, though. Okay, as opposed to Central Bourbon Society page.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's
NJ Char.
Yeah. So Exits is a branch of Char, basically, where it's just bottle picks, and Central Jersey Society only has the one page, I think, right? There's no side page, I don't think. But here's the thing with this, though, and which you may not like, and I don't know if he's going to still keep doing this or not. If you're part of NJ Exits, you have to buy the bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may not like that.
No. But I mean, according to him, on January 30th, they put it both for NJ Char and Exits.
So the scraps go. So if they don't sell all, they go to the Char.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the scraps. Yeah, I don't want to have to be put in that situation where I have to buy something to be a part of the page.
Yes. So the one time I got a little, I wouldn't say like upset necessarily, but I got caught off guard. Because I had to buy 2 Dark Arts bottles, which aren't cheap, and I had to buy 2 Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Ryes, and I had to get 2. Dude, it was a little expensive.
What was this for? I'm sorry.
And for the Exits.
For the Exits.
Yeah, and I'm
so
like,
you had to buy 2 Dark Arts and 2
of the Ryes, Barrel Proof Ryes.
The one that I've been looking for.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, the NJ Char Society one here. See, it's got the exits thing on it. But I had to get, and I was like, geez, you're really killing me right now. 134.6 proof.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That's it.
So.
You might have to strike a deal.
Yeah, we could. But I had to get, I mean, this is another one. This is not just Char Society. This is
Regular.
Yeah, and this one here is 134.2. They're all, high proof. A lot of them are, so. But yeah, we can do something. But yes, but I had to, I was like, dude,
yeah.
And you saw a couple of people commented, they're like, dude, I have to spend this much money right now,
yeah.
And
that makes it hard, man. Why would you?
I think it was lesson learned for them because they haven't done that again.
Okay.
It was one of those things.
I feel like you're going to be left with a lot of stuff then,
Well, there's people who probably got kicked out of the group because they didn't do it, So I don't know what's changed, but this was a little while back. But it was that dark arts that you see at the end over there. But they were the dark. I haven't opened the Rise yet, but the dark arts was fantastic though, man. That was so good. So I and a lot of people will be like, dude, this is a great, it's almost like you'd be an idiot to say no to buying this particular dark arts. It was so good. So I'm not going to, it was just, like I said, I think they probably should have spread things out a little bit more, because I got kind of
It just sucks to be put in a corner and be like, you have to do this or you're out of here.
Yeah.
And it's like.
Yeah, yes. It was, I guess, I think they learned from it, though.
Good.
I think they did.
All
so
right. Cool.
But yes, in this particular one, here, you had to buy a Booker's, and the Russell's Reserve one was optional.
Okay.
And so, but, I know these were Prav picks, so I picked up 2 Bookers and 1 of the Russells.
Oh, so you got 3. You got 2 of these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was okay to open it right now.
Yeah. All right, okay.
I'm always reluctant. I rarely trade, I rarely sell, but I rarely do any of that. But I always I'm gonna keep a bottle.
Let me ask you a question though. Okay. You get 2 of these.
Yeah.
If you're looking to flip the second one, who would want it other than somebody in the Char Society looking for a bottle that they maybe missed out on? You know what I mean? Would a random person be like, oh, wow, that looks really good? They're not going to know NJ Char Society. If you're talking to somebody from...
I know, but Prav has a name.
Okay, because is his name on there anywhere?
Dream Spirit's name is on there. If you know anything about, so... I think if I don't see myself, I don't think I would flip any of it, I like having the backup bottle, especially if I like it,
Sure.
But yes, if I were to flip it, I probably can get a pretty
I guess that was just what I'm saying with a lot of these store picks, and Central Jersey Bourbon, all this stuff, and you buy a couple bottles and you have the backup, and you're like, well, that dark art you got from them was phenomenal, one of the best bourbons, Yeah. It was great. But how would you flip that to somebody who's not part of that group? That'd be, oh yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's how do you convince somebody to buy somebody else's pick?
Some people just want to try different picks. Okay. They want to try it from different areas.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But
I mean, it makes sense because I told you I was just out bourbon hunting because I'm looking for store picks. I don't want to buy something off the shelf. I'm looking for a good store pick.
I think some people also, here's the other thing too you have to keep in mind too. Sometimes flipping, especially when you're part of a private group, it's frowned upon. Where if I were to flip one of these bottles and someone from that group saw it on one of the other pages, they might be like, "Seriously, dude, you're doing that?"
Right.
So I'm not a flipper. I never have been, but I can
tell.
Yeah.
You flip to me.
I don't have the body for that. No, but yeah,
Triple Lundy.
But the Triple Lundy. But yes, sometimes that is frowned upon if you are part of a group that you have
totally
loyal members and stuff like that, and they're like, "Dude, don't."
Yeah,
what are you
that's
doing?
totally understandable.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I would think the same thing.
Yeah.
It's dude, I made that. We got this and we sold it to you. Now you're just gonna sell it?
I guess if we had this right now, and I said, I don't know, it's all right. Then I'd be like, all right, maybe
you want this?
Yeah, so someone else might be like, well, it's got Prav's name on it, so I can.
Or somebody from NJ Char Society who didn't get a chance to buy that. You know.
So sometimes you'll see, and we're part of the other group where we get the good times from and stuff. Like you'll see, so sometimes you'll see people say, like they have extras, and they're like, "Hey, I'm returning this to the group. You know, anyone interested? I'll do it at." And a lot of times they'll do it for what they bought it for too. Yeah. They're just like, "Hey, I'm bringing this back."
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool too.
Because like maybe they bought like 3, and they're like, "All right,
yeah, it's not as good as I thought it would be." Or what am I going to do with 3 bottles?
Yeah. So sometimes
it's like paying it forward.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes you get that too. So
cool.
But anywho, yeah. I mean, it's cool. I like what they're doing. I like the people in the group are cool. It's a different. Char Society is a different vibe than Central because that's kind of what we know. Central has Central's they have such a huge following there. Like you know that whatever they put out there is going to sell because there's a lot of members. It's going to sell very quick. But so that's the cool thing about Central. But I find that Char has cooler picks. You know, like those little bottles of the Kings County Hazmat. You know, it was freaking cool to get that little. You know, even though Central just put out their Kings County, which I got a bigger bottle, but it wasn't hazmat. So, like, I just kind of like that, like little
that
flask-looking bottle that is freaking hazmat, the little bottle you can put in your pouch. You know, that's the cool. Like, and once again, like here with Prav's pick here, you know, there's a cool factor to it.
Sure,
you know,
absolutely,
or whatever. So.
And I told you, even when I went to that Kelly's liquor place when I bought that Maker's Mark, you know, the guy was talking to me about how they selected the 3 things, and I was like, I'm going to take this one.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
there's always a story behind it.
And sometimes they can sell you on that story.
Absolutely.
It's even cooler when you're at a store and they get you samples. It's kind of like when we're at Whiskey Thief. And we got to try out each barrel that we're thieving from.
Yeah.
And we each had to, and it's interesting because we all had our own preferences on that.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
I still got my bottle unopened.
I got 1 sip left. I don't know what I'm waiting for. It's probably going to go bad because it's just one little tiny sip.
I almost want to and I've thought about doing this because I know some people down in Kentucky from like these groups and stuff. I want to be like, dude, if you're at Whiskey Thief, I'll give you an extra $20 or $30 or something. Can you pick me up a bottle and whatever? And I'm sure they would. You know, I have a couple people down there that might be like that. What's that? The Dirty Water group are part of, you know, or whatever. Yeah. Like I'm sure, you know, we might be able to do with the guy who runs that. So I don't want to throw a bunch of names out there, but yeah, you know, because he's down there, I think, and he could probably can wing it, or even I wonder if. OPSM is down there too.
I never see them on. I never see Whiskey Thief on them.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if they're Good Times was originally, So I wonder if there's.
Yeah, maybe there's a connection, right?
With Kevin there, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
Look into that.
Yeah, we should because we love that.
But
Whiskey
the best
Thief.
part of it though is the.
I know it's like going to Michter's and doing bottling your own, you know, and stuff. So
we can go back.
We will go back. It's not if we could. It's a matter of when. I think.
I do turn 50 next year.
Yeah,
it'll be a cool 50th birthday.
Oh God, I forgot. Jay mentioned about the his
Texas.
Yeah, he's like he wanted. I know he wanted the answer, but I kind of like said, dude, I remember saying, do your own thing right now. If it works out in the end and I can swing it, it's a tough time of year. That's the issue with me right now.
I definitely can't swing it.
It's a very difficult time of the year for me to do anything. But
we'll do something with him up here, man.
Yeah,
you know, even if we went to a couple.
Jay, I'll give you a back rub or something, bro. You know.
Maybe we take a ride up to Deconic or go back
to.
He loved the Widow Jane. We go back to the Widow Jane. Maybe we do something, you know, local, and we travel around.
Yeah. Or we could do a weekend up at the lake, man. You know, we do something up there.
A weekend up at the lake. Yeah.
Do something.
Absolutely.
You know?
Go to Calhoun.
Yeah, Jay, Billy Strings, man, Bethel Woods. It'd be interesting. Yeah. Maybe we'll do it.
Yeah. Maybe he'll take care of you, a little half and half in the back.
We'll see, man. We'll cross that bridge. John, what are we talking about, man?
I don't know. I think we're almost done.
We're almost done here. Yeah. No, I'm joking.
I like hot dogs.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, God. I was waiting for a topic.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to be just bourbon though, man. We gotta I don't know. I like fun. I like me talking, man.
All right. Well, let's talk about this. So you had mentioned you watched a television interview with an Islamic gentleman.
Ah, yes, I did.
Right?
I did.
That was very interesting.
It wasn't TV. It was on it was more like social media or something like that.
But it was an interview.
So it was interesting because I saw it was basically it was a guy interviewing a guy who was an American and young guy though, maybe 20, who knows, or whatever. And the guy, he was asking him questions, and one of the questions he said was, you support Islam, you support everything it does. Yes, I support Islam. I support, that's my whatever. Do you support Islam over America, basically? And he said, yes, Islam over America, yeah. So basically, it gets you thinking. If the wheels are turning and everything like that. So if your culture, your people tell you, go bomb this or go bomb that or whatever, are you a threat to the country now?
Yeah, that's the problem, right? I mean, that sounds like an extremist to me. I mean, that's you're putting your religion in front of you. I mean, that's like 9/11, right? It's like you got these guys who are like, well, if I die for my religion, I'm going to get 70 virgins when I die, and I'm going to be the best. I'm going to be praised for what I did.
Yeah.
That's a little too far.
First and foremost, any kind of religion that says you need to kill or do anything of that sort, I don't think. Come on, look into that. I don't think that's the right thing.
And I don't want to put down Islam. I mean,
I'm putting them right down.
Okay,
but
you go do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Muhammad. He had a freaking his wife was 12, and he was probably raped her and did all that stuff to her. So I don't think he was a really good man.
Maybe
that's
how many Muhammads do you know that are? Ali.
Well, he was originally Cassius, but I find that there's something there that's just not right. With that whole basically, I'm saying the foundation of it is not right.
It's not. Yeah, the morals it's based on is not very good.
Yeah, I there's something there, and just like with the whole Twin Towers thing and stuff like that, I just think there's. I listen. I know there's extremes, and I know that everyone's like that and all that stuff.
I think it's rough because people who put their religion first, praise you, like that's great. I'm a man of God and blah 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 blah. But when your religion or your certain beliefs kind of have this downward negative appeal to everybody else, it's hard for you to stick up for it and explain what's good about it.
Yeah.
When all it has is negative stuff attached to it.
Yes.
So
yeah.
It's.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, if I were to go up to somebody and you're Islam, yeah, do you put your religion over your family, your country, or this, you're that, yourself? Yeah. You're kind of a threat. You're kind of, there's something a little wrong there. Can I trust you?
Yes.
So you're gonna come kill me or threaten me and my people just because you want to stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah.
It's hard to think of.
I'm curious though right now, and I am listening to you though. Oh, so Muhammad had several wives, but the question was:
is there anything wrong with that?
It usually refers to
Aisha,
one of the most well known.
I want to meet you.
She was 6 years old at the time of marriage.
All right.
Do I have to read more?
No.
Do I have to read more?
No. But is that myth or is that truth?
And 9 years old when the marriage was consummated. So they had sex at 9.
And then it says some modern historians and scholars argue that she may have been older, possibly mid to late teens.
Okay. I know it was different times.
18's better than 9, right? The topic is debated and viewed differently depending on religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who's arguing what side and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
I guess, listen, man, I mean, okay, rumors just don't happen necessarily. There's got to be some truth to it somewhere in there to be of,
Yeah.
But anyways, we're getting a little off topic on this, I think, regarding this. I'm just kind of,
Yeah, but we're given the background on the type of religion that this person is. It's like, all right, you're following a religion that's based off of bad shit.
Yeah.
I
think, I think
there's nothing positive.
And, growing up in a Christian society, we believe that, shall not kill, you can't do this. And when they're murdering, look at 9/11, and
sure.
Who
do we blame?
But
Absolutely.
once again, that could be a lot of Muslims like that's the extremist. That's not us,
Sure.
It's and we know that,
truth to that.
and we know that
Absolutely.
with Christianity too as well.
Absolutely.
There's Christianity religions where you can, they say marry many wives and do certain things,
Sure.
and do whatever, So there's
always good and evil in everything.
There's corrupt things in all, in other churches too. Especially look at Catholicism with molestation and things like that, and children and things of that sort. Where a lot of times you can say, okay, there's bad things with that. So yes, I can see where there's a little bit, But my whole thing is too, though, if you don't agree with something, then don't follow it.
Right. And then when you brag about it and you let people know this is what I believe.
Yeah.
It's hard to defend yourself
against
a majority if you're a minority.
Yes.
So
Yes. But back to what we've originally started discussing, though, and this interview, and he's like, I support Muslim over United States. So what do you say to that? Someone who's not from the country, who came into this country and starts preaching the Muslim thing, and they start saying, I will kill Americans, basically, for my religion. I don't care. So what do you do about that? What do you say to that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess there needs to be more context, right? Because when that whole 9/11 thing happened, all we did was, everybody blamed the Muslims, every Muslim was bad. Men had to shave their beards because they didn't want to be, associated, and then maybe it becomes, I don't want to say revenge, but like now some of these radical Muslims, even though maybe they're not that bad, they're defensive.
Do you know any Muslims? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think I do. And if I do, I don't know they're Muslims.
Okay.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I've met some. I can't say I'm necessarily friends. I can't think off the top of my head of any, but I know people who are, and and I can honestly say they're not bad people at all. But
I do think I do know them, and I think they're great people.
Yeah.
I don't want to mix up if they are. Do Muslims celebrate Ramadan? Is that a Muslim religion?
Yeah, I think
is that a
is,
Muslim
right?
thing? Ramadan? I know it just started.
Yeah, I think so.
Then I possibly do, and they're some of the best people that I know, and the nicest people that I know.
Yeah, Muslim.
It's a Muslim religion.
Yeah.
So then, yes, I do know.
Yeah,
a Muslim family, and they're the best people that I know, close to me as well.
Like I thought I was the best person,
No. Like they're really good people. You know what I mean? They're really good people.
Yeah. All right. So just to point that out, and just to play a little devil's advocate with this whole conversation here, is there may be some good ones out there.
There's always good,
but
and there's always bad.
But here's the question, though: if you were to ask them in particular, do you support your religious beliefs first over country? If I guess it depends how extreme it is, really. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's probably not a question I'd be willing. To ask.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
I think it's touchy.
That's an uncomfortable.
It's touchy because of what happened 9/11, and just certain things. And unfortunately, and for those who aren't like that, which might be these people there's too many extremists. There's too many extreme things, beheadings, crazy freaking shit out there where, certain things are happening and you're like...
And these people are amongst you and you don't know it. They could be the best people. They could be your neighbor. It could be a person you shared a beer with.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, I know, and that's the whole thing.
It's
like,
scary.
And then you see,
it could be you. You got a
I
beard.
know.
It could be you. I don't know.
Yeah,
You could have been hiding this from me for 30 years. I
was
know.
told at one point, and I was very insulted by it because he's a lot heavier than me. I thought that I look like DJ Khaled.
Is he Muslim?
I think he is some kind of Middle Eastern. Yeah.
Remember what happened to me selling Christmas trees? Some guy came up to me and told me I killed his mother, or I raped. I tied her to a bridge. I was going to blow up the bridge.
No.
Oh yeah. Right after 9/11, when we had Jim Danny's, we were selling Christmas trees. Guy said, "You killed my mother. You tied her to the chair. You were going to blow up the bridge."
And would you say I'm Italian, motherfucker?
Oh yeah, just because I got a beard doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? I think I look more Spanish than I do.
Did you tell him I'm Italian? And what did he say?
He did not care. He was drunk. He was flipping out. I think your brother had to actually like tell him, like, "Move on, dude.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Move on."
Yeah. Wow. That's funny, dude. That's funny. And didn't you see at a cruise someone lost their license and it was like
yeah. And it was like Muhammad like thingamajob, and he's like, "This is you," and I'm like, "Bro, that's not me." Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, back to what we were saying now. You have an immigrant that comes into the United States and says they're not fully willing to support the country if it came down to it, you know?
Ice,
what do you do?
Ice, baby.
Ice, baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's a whole nother
Ice,
topic. Yeah.
Ice, baby.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. And I see it with, I don't know why, maybe I clicked on something at one point. I see it with like London and I see it with Ireland, and apparently, and unless it's just like they're blowing it up more than it really needs to be blown up, apparently there is a overabundance of Muslims, extreme Muslims that, you know, are taking over a lot of the areas.
I know that's the case in like England. I don't know. I never heard that really with Ireland.
Yeah,
right?
Ireland too.
England's full of Indians and that.
Well, the Indians are cool,
I know,
man.
I know the
Everyone
Indians
is
are cool,
all right
but
with
I
the
mean like
Indians,
that
I feel like, yeah.
part of the world.
Yeah. Dude, Indians brought curry to England, man. That's the shit right there. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Oh, so
Indians know their fucking bourbon, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
They know their whiskey.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a whole
Prav Saraff.
yeah.
They know their shit.
Yeah, no knocking on that. But anywho,
If he's Indian, I hope I didn't just insult
what's Nepal?
somebody.
It's not.
Nepal?
Yeah.
Yeah, same shit around there.
Fuck. Idiot.
Napalm?
But anyways, back to what we said about the whole Muslim thing, though, is like, God, maybe we shouldn't have talked about this topic this episode. God, freaking John.
Just end it.
We had a different topic on that we're supposed to talk about. No, but anyways, now we're into
Place is gonna close.
But my whole thing is this, okay? You have so much pride in, you know, your culture, your country, everything like that. Then why are you coming here? Then why are you doing it though? Why do you have to?
You know why? Because some of these people, their own country, don't want them there.
Yeah, I know. And that's the final thought there. I think is like, if you're not going to support the country that is housing you right now and taking care of you right now, and you're probably getting some kind of freaking money from you know, then why, dude? Why are you here?
I don't think there's an answer of why, man, because we're not in those shoes and we're already here.
I know.
You know, me and my wife were talking about it today with the healthcare system.
Yeah.
You know, because I have to go get a procedure that I'm going to have to cancel because it's not, my insurance wants me to pay the expensive deductible. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing that for this.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know, our own people, like, we pay all this money and we have to put out of pocket. Yeah, you got people walking around that are getting it for free.
I know.
And this is like, it's a procedure that's a preventative procedure to see what's wrong. Why am I paying so much money out of my pocket for this?
Yeah.
Like, what do I pay insurance for?
I know. I have an uncle.
It's
my uncle has got, ever since he had COVID, he has breathing issues. He was a freaking like NASA cop. And he has breathing issues. He has Parkinson's. He's got all this shit going on right now. He can't get the freaking. He can't get disability. He can't get the coverage. And he's like he knows people he's worked with that are like not even citizens and stuff like that that are getting full coverage, full everything. And he's like, I've been working for and he's like, I can't get any of this stuff. And he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know. So there you go, right there. You know, and.
You know, I have health issues that I want to make sure there's nothing else going on there, and I can't get the proper without paying a ton of money out of my pocket. I can't get the proper checkup about it. So, all right. But meanwhile, somebody else who's not who's not paying premiums, they're going to get it for free.
That happened with me with my thyroid cancer, man. I had to wait. I said, I can't get my next procedure done because I don't know if they're going to get my insurance is going to cover everything I need them to cover. I said, I need to wait and make sure that things are paid for and things are going to be covered and all that stuff before I can freaking...
Yeah. And my wife goes, shitty country, right? And I was like, no. Like, no, it's not a shitty country. That's why they're all coming here, because they're getting everything for free that they can't in their own country.
There are certain things that are unfair. There are certain things that are unfair.
It is 100% unfair.
Yeah, you know. But once again, and it's not like I'm not saying I couldn't afford it necessarily, but I think
it's not the point.
It's what's right is right, and it's like if you have insurance and you have something that's supposed to cover certain things, then cover it. Yeah. You know, I don't, because my first surgery I had to pay because I had half my thyroid removed, and then I had to get the second half removed, and I had my insurance owed me money for months, and I'm not talking $1,000. I'm talking like close to $20,000. You know,
you'll wait forever,
and I had to wait for it.
If you had to owe it, you'd have to pay it like that. Yeah, but to get it back,
dude, I had to wait so long. So when I had to get my second surgery, I said, I need to know that this insurance has to sign off on it before I do anything, because I can't deal with that again.
It's not right, dude.
Yeah. So you know,
paying $1,100-$1,200 monthly for insurance, and
I know,
for what?
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Anyways,
let's finish this one. Awesome pick.
Yeah.
NJ Char Society. Prav, dude, keep doing what you do, man.
Yep.
Sounds like you're an awesome dude to chill with. I'd love to have a bourbon with you at some point.
Road trip to DC one day.
Yeah, one day. Good stuff. It's been fun.
Real fun.
We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.
Cheers.